Hello, thank you for joining me. My name's Aidan, welcome to the channel. And this is the start of week number 6 of the Great North Run training plan. In this training plan, we're going for sub 145. So you're joining me on Tuesday night, and tonight's workout is a big one. It's a tough one. It's one that I don't really like. It's a hill workout. It's hill repetitions. I really don't like this one. I'm already out of breath just doing the warm-up, and just the thought of doing hill repetitions really does make me cringe, in pain. So first of all, let's define what a hill rep actually is. Well, it's the process of running up a hill, then either jogging or walking back down to recover, and then repeating that several times. So some of the benefits include building muscle endurance, building mental toughness, building cardiovascular. But for me, this workout is the #1 key to this course. For me anyway. The Great North Run course is well documented to not be flat. It's uphill for 12 miles and then downhill for the last mile or so. It's still as bad as that, but if you don't know the area and you're not from there, or you haven't ran it for the first time, it can be tough if you haven't trained hills into your legs. So as much as I hate this workout, and hate's a strong word, that's the #1 reason why I'm doing it. So you now know that you're about to watch a 42-year-old man throw himself up a hill, but you now know the reason. I've found my way to the bottom of this particular hill. Now, it won't really show it much on the camera. It's quite a steep hill. It's short, but steep. I need to run up there 8 times, and then I need to jog or walk back for recovery, and then start right here and go again. I'm not looking forward to it. That's why I'm stalling. That's why I really... Hate's a strong word. I don't want to keep on saying hate. I don't hate it. I just know that me and hills running fast up them don't work. So wish me luck. I'll take you guys along with me the best I can. That's it, I've got 30 seconds left before the next one. Oh, it's a really, really tough workout. I am jogging on the way back down. And breathe again. Even the squirrels, they're laughing at me, and the magpies. Get it? What timing? Absolutely chucking it down. What timing? You know what time it is.
Yes, yes, of course.
I love it. That's just made this whole workout so much more better. Last one coming up. Let's hope I don't pass out at the top. I nearly did dead. Not gonna lie. That was horrible. It was the slowest one. But we're gonna get this one done. This last one. And then 25-minute jog home. Come on. Last one. Smash that thumbs up. Go on. Oh, I'm so happy. Get in. First time I've done hill reps since last year sometime. I didn't do any as part of my marathon training plan. I failed marathon training plan. I didn't do any then. So it is this time last year. Trust me, the memory doesn't fade. As you're nearing the top with no breath, doesn't fade. And that's not even a steep hill. Wow, that's a baby hill. But it's progress. Happy days. Hello, thank you for joining me on a Wednesday night. Tonight's workout, I say workouts because there's two of them tonight. You've probably just seen a core workout with a kettlebell. Well, hopefully you've just seen it anyway. And then I've jumped literally straight from that into a really super easy recovery run. So as mentioned, it's just half an hour tonight. My legs are cooked from last night's hill repetitions. I'm definitely feeling it in my right hamstring, that's tender, my hips, my lower back. So I'm not going to push it too hard. Of course, the big problem will be once I'm all warmed up in about 10 minutes time, 15 minutes time, I want to carry on running past the half an hour. And I promised myself I won't do that. Just half an hour, really super easy recovery run. Boom. So that was the first time in a very long time that I've done a core workout. So the one I did tonight is a 15-minute one. It's a kettlebell core workout, and I follow a video by Daniel PT. It doesn't hurt too much at the time. It'll be tomorrow when it hurts. So, but I don't mind that. You can tell you've worked out well if you're in pain the next day. A bit like my legs feel now from yesterday's hill workout. They're in bits. So, it's always a sign of a good workout. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a Friday night. I've got a smile on my face. I'm back out running. I've finished work for the working week. And it's a lovely evening. What more could you ask for? So tonight on the plan, it was supposed to be an easy 45 minutes, but I want to do 14.5k because that will take my total monthly distance up to 160 kilometers exactly. So that's what I'm going for tonight. It's the last day of the month and I like to share it on Instagram, my total running distance. Plus it's too nice of an evening to turn it down, to be quite honest. I'd only be sat at home on my own because I've turned down a drinking session tonight. It wasn't going to be a heavy one, but a couple of family and friends are getting together after work and they asked me to go along, and I turned it down because running's more important to me at this moment in time. So I guess now is as good a time as any to give you an update about my runner's knee. It's been about 2 weeks since I last spoke about it, and the pain is definitely a reduction in the pain. When I do hard efforts, I hardly notice it, but it's more towards the back end of the week when I start noticing it on the longer efforts. The pain up to now is, well, it's like a light burning. It's the best way I can describe it. If I had to score it out of 10, 1, 2 out of 10. So it is still there. I do notice it as well when I deep squat. Say like I'm crouching down to get something out the right to the bottom of the cupboard, or bend to pick something up off the floor, and I squat really deep. And as I stand up, then I can feel pain there. So I try and avoid that the best as possible. But we're going in the right direction, and I've gone and done it again. Now, I said to my wife, and I said to myself and my kids, that I wasn't going to do it again, but I've gone and done it again. I've gone and signed up for the Derby Half Marathon, also known as the Ramathon. Now, it has been 2 years since I did it last. I said I was never ever going to do it again, because I'm paying to run the streets that I run every single day and week, and I'm paying to do that. I had major fear of missing out, especially speaking about it in the video last week, and I ended up pulling the trigger. I went along to the website, and it's £40 for just the medal, and I was like, no, I've got to have the t-shirt. This is 2021s, I've got 2022s. It's an extra tenner for the t-shirt, so it's cost me 50 quid. I get to take you guys along with me, so that's an added bonus. I get to show you what it's all about, and then you might decide to sign up for it next year. So I'm now 1 hour 10 minutes into this. I've done 11.2k, and I've just been going through the maths in my head. I didn't need 14.5k, I needed 15.5k, because 100 miles is 161 kilometers, I believe, without googling it. I think it's 160.8. I need to add another kilometer on that. I told you, absolutely no point in doing this just because I wanted to, just because I wanted to do an Instagram post at the end of the month. Certainly been some hills in this route. Hills at the start, hills in the middle, and now hills at the end. Got just under a kilometre to go. I've kept this run to the theme of the rest of the runs this week. Hills, hills, hills. Good morning, Mr. Magpie. Good morning to you and your family. And good morning to you as well. You're joining me on a Sunday morning. It's long run day. It's absolutely beautiful again. I'm a little bit tired today. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but it does involve Dad's taxi service and a broken garden pond. I'm not exactly feeling too good today. I'm feeling a little bit groggy anyway. So I'm just going through 4.5k, and I am really trying to keep everything super easy. I've had a cheeky little stop just back there in the shade. I'm about to do the same when I get my breakfast, a banana. I'll have a stop in the shade again. I'm not pushing it too hard today. I'm not really feeling it, if I'm completely honest. Still smiling though, still glad to be out. And by the time I get home and I've done this, I'll be all the better for it. So I'm just about to go through 8k, and I'm starting to feel a little bit more perkier. I have been putting my camera away in between these little bits. That's because I am in a pure Eminem zone at this moment in time. He released his new single on Friday, listened to that and repeat many times, and I am an Eminem fanboy. I went to see him 2016 at Twickenham. You know, absolutely loved every second of it. I've been following him now for 20 plus years, but I don't normally listen to hip hop when I run, just purely because I like to listen to repetitive beats, a bit of trance, a bit of drum and bass, just to match my cadence up to the beat per minute. Like I say, I'm in a pure Eminem hole at this moment in time. I'm listening to the album Encore. I just forgot how good it was. So I've been avoiding using this word in this segment up to now, and that's the word hill. But I can't avoid it for any longer. I'm currently on the biggest hill of this particular run, and it's on Manor Road. I've just gone past Derby Royal Hospital, and anybody who lives in the Derby area will know this hill. It's long, it's laborious, it's just not very nice at all. But as they say, it's all downhill from here. It isn't. I've got a few more hills, but you get where I'm coming from. So I've just gone through 12 kilometers. The last 4 kilometers since I last spoke to you, I did pick it up. 5 minute 40 kilometers, and then that last one, just as I went through 12, was 5 minutes 38 kilometers. I'm gonna have to back off now though. First couple of that short little stint, my heart rate was under 142, but now my heart rate, wow, it's well through the roof now. I'm really hot, burnt a lot of energy. I'm gonna back right off now. I am naturally ginger, so I need to get out of this midday sun as quick as possible. So I've just gone through 15 kilometers, or 15 and a bit kilometers. My thighs are hurting, my backside's hurting, my feet are hurting. I'm really in the pain zone. I'm feeling a little bit dehydrated, a little bit hot. I'm just shuffling along, get this half marathon done. Come on now. On the plus side, remember I'm a glass half full type of man. I've got no knee pain, 0 knee pain. So get in. So I've just gone through 18k. I am pretty much struggling now. I've had to stop 2 pretty lengthy stops just to cool down, but we're gonna keep going. Got to keep going. Well, I need to get home for a start, but we've got to keep going. Done. 2 hours 10 minutes. But if you add in all the stops, I'll have a look on Strava, I'll put it on there. Moving time was probably about 2:20, 2:25. I'm not really bothered, it's about time on feet anyway. But I'm so glad that's done. That last kilometre was an absolute grueler. Really was. I just shuffled all the way. But it's done now, and that's my highest weekly kilometres. Next week's going to be really different, and so is the week after. Obviously next weekend, I've got the Blaydon race. So this week's training, I'm going to have to kind of mix it up. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go about it yet, but I am definitely deviating off the plan to try and give myself like a mini taper just before that. And then the following week is recovery week. I'm away on holiday, so these next 2 weeks, I don't know, I haven't worked it out yet. But anyway, if you do like this kind of content, then why not subscribe to the channel, and also smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to take care, be safe,